So, demons don't belong in this world? I suppose if that's true, it applies to proto-fiends like myself, correct? Our interference with Lamu's plot resulted in the deaths of 2 humans. Not only that, I've All right then.
This'll do. So it happened so bad that it's like, alright, I guess we can get more fucking. Guess what? The problem solved.
Just seems I like probably it's fun. How do I get up?
Alright, this shit. Yeah.
Okay. Oh shit, I want the Apocalypse. I seen the character and shit in there. I was like, he's rocking green. I was like, yeah, that's my favorite color. He's already on my team. But then his demon is in this.
Like the first level of shit, like travel around fight places with first person brawlers.
Oh no, I didn't know that in the beginning because I never played them. Because most of the games I played, somebody pointed out that's how the original game that I was playing was playing like that. And then I'm looking at it, like, I don't think I would have been into this much because the games that are like that now that I'm playing, it's kind of like,
No, you wouldn't play that. I played this like,
I mean, like now as an adult, it's kind of like I can get into it, but not as a kid. It would have been a nice try, but my mom would have pissed you to waste money. Are you playing that game? Fuck no, Bob.
okay, I had that had pretty graphic. Nothing to keep my attention. That's why I played Street Great.
I just felt like I liked the. I just wanted to play the games that actually I was involved in. That's why I think I fell for a lot of shit where it was RPG based because I thought when I pressed the buttons it actually made the attack strong.
Never played. I didn't even play that part in my life until I was.
Oh no, Breath of Fire and Wild Arms are RPGs. I played those already.
No, I said when I was a kid, go back in time.
No, but I'm saying how PlayStation 1, how old were you?
Probably about what was the way
No, it might have been 95. Because PlayStation 2 came out right around the same time.
I wouldn't have gotten that because I was 4. So give it a couple more years. Good.
But you still ain't.
been about 7, somewhere around there.
And you didn't actually touch Final Fantasy at all. Me either. I didn't get into it till like later when I realized I'm thinking, like I said, I'm playing it, pressing these buttons, thinking I'm adding to the attack. But then I realized it's not. So when Legend of Dragoon came out, I was already sold because I actually get to attack one of these turns.
Yeah. The button, right?
Right. So that's where I was always looking for games that allow me to actually partake.
I'm just like a portable iPad. What do you think I was playing RPGs when I was a little
No, but
kid?
most of these games came from people letting me borrow them.
Yeah, I played Streets of Rage and like I know Streets of Rage, borrowed games. And, I think the first RPG I ever played was Mario RPG. Straight up returned that because I didn't want to play it. Legend of Zelda was fucking hard for the first time. I played that game after I got to the dark one. I was over the good.
That be happening shit too. Most games I feel really kind of come down to like with people with ADHD, I can speak for myself, not anybody else in the circle. But I feel like it has to be something that actually takes part, not like the visual storyline itself, but more like how we see button pressing in Resident Evil. Like you want to actually say, I helped dodge. Or when Dante did the whole first time of Devil May Cry 3, the rocket thing. Like when the rocket came up, it was that option if you press the right button on the rocket, or if you didn't, you got hit and you just took damage and made a different cutscene. Right. It was like you always expected that motion, and then they gave it to you years later, where you actually now can surf on his arm as a rocket.
Well, that's Neo. Neo can do that. No.
Hero. And then even the bike becoming a weapon. Because the bike wasn't a weapon till now.
What about the idea that they never let you ride on energy?
You know, oh no, because that is so, I guess was been almost a scapegoat and something they wanted you to feel pressure. Because that was an alleviator of getting you out of a tight spot.
I never figured out how to do it.
Oh, just table hop on a down under. That's all it really was. Just, as long as they were on the ground, you jump on.
I thought, yeah, it's done.
Oh no. No. They were instantly like this hit the ground.
Man. Actually, like, everything Dante does in the cutscenes, he would do it.
Eventually, because it did happen years later. Because most of those games, you know what I hate the most about not knowing why people hate Devil May Cry 2? Because that was the game that had the best gunpowder style ever in fucking life.
Yeah. Also, they overpowered non-scale. The reason why they hate it is because they overpowered, period.
But it's not heaven or hell mode because that's only where it actually counts. You can kill everybody with one gunshot and it felt awesome. And then I realized when heaven and hell was offered to me in the later games, I didn't really actually play it because it was like, dude, it's too much of a cheat. I like actually doing the gun kills in that style motion. Man. But then it got more complicated because back how it originally was in 2, they made you do more inputs to even start it up, where it was more fluent. And then the dodge was more fluent. The wall runs were sick. Everything about the mechanics of 2 actually really took off. For me, I mean, they dissected everything that 2 had in 3 and made it separate components.
And they were just trying to get the most people
I mean, what it is now, it feels like I see where they were going.
they were still trying to get the player.
But it was already a natural input. That's where I felt like they robbed everybody, kind of like you made it so much you have to have this one to do this style, this one to do this style, this one to do this. Where it was already there. It was already there. It was already
Era.
Alright, Nero was more, yeah, but Virgin was more set.
Yeah, it's a flying blade for like. They didn't really have to do it to make it perfect. These first flying swords.
It does. It was like an endless ass combo that you didn't have to partake.
I don't have to talk. Oh man, I bet he's like going over the world to do some.
What up?
I think that he's doing it was a bad shot. Well, he just hated everything because what's that? I went for
No, that's why you guys at one point, because they wanted to show you when you think you couldn't be touched. There's a matter where your own ability turns against you and kills you.
It's not even that.
It was.
It's a problem. What if you can actually go to the manipulate you out?
It wasn't manipulating. It copied his moves. Did you watch or read the manga?
That's what I'm talking about.
That's what I mean. They found a way to use his own ability against him. Nobody had the ability to do reality.
That's exactly what the manga said. Cut the reality.
Because he had ability to cut the reality. That's what his ability was.
So, you give his right now, I do it, right?
Which they copied his style. When he did red, he did blue, they turned purple into a blade and cut through him. That's the only thing that can actually work. His own ability.
Oh, no, it didn't happen.
Oh,
What
it-
happened? To go up his final attack against JoJo, and JoJo, he bit, like, I think they were trying to hit, if I remember correctly.
And he ran out of juice. But that's the whole thing. It's something where his own ability turned against him. Because he basically didn't have the juice to do it. But then they copied his style was the reason why he ran out of juice. He had to fight against Johnny Shut.
I just think because
Again, they ran out of domain expansion in the first place. That's what the juice is. Once you can't make it, you can't block against it.
it's kind of like he, right?
Yeah.
Those things supposed to like have infinite.
It's not infinite. He still can run out. He has a rejuvenation system, which is almost zero, but it's not. It's still one point where it drains. If he had zero, he would have had complete. But he wasn't. He still had a human body. He still had that. He didn't have demon or divine divinity that keeps him at a zero.
But the idea still stays the same. All you have to do is like it out. Then is reality.
It's tired. You can touch infinity, but do you control it? Because just to make it happen in your hand doesn't mean you can grab it with your fingers. It might destroy you.
It's great reality.
It's not reality. It's what holds reality within it. I would say what we see, as a construct of our mind's belief. Space that holds you all in.
Great.
Why would you break infinity? You can't break the space. You break the space to understand it. Did you know that? You just fall forever. And then that's the void. That's passive.
That's what I'm talking about. If you find a character that can break infinity, that color, I didn't realize that. Like, if you have a character that can break infinity,
Yes.
you have a character, and there's
Let
multiple
us
characters
fight
that can do
together.
that. Even in Marvel Comics, there's characters that can do that.
I don't know. Because that's the whole detail of them saying they can do that, but we're talking about using the ability to break and stop time and everything in between, which is doable. It's not like it's not doable. It's doable.
Doctor Strange himself is a fucking powerhouse, and he's able to fetch it from there.
Oh yeah, it should be. But he has reality manipulation and shit like that on the side. Which, have you noticed they always try to give people abilities that are for their own pockets just to make them up to par with God? Which is the whole stupid thing. It's like you want us to be so close we can fight a God and feel like, yeah, we can take him. Why would you want to?
I don't think Doctor Strange wants to do that at this point.
No, he put Loki in a space where he was far from. He had control over Thor's movement. On the comics, I wouldn't talk about as far as like seeing the movie.
That's what I'm like he was God treated, and he was off the gods, and if the demon was trying to come in, he would stop. That's what he is about.
Yeah.
Those sounds like work. He was a god tier level character. Good. Not going around like shoot lasers and make fucking
I have no reason. Gotta be something.
Ruinous thunder!
Oh yeah. We can try to say that for the main boss. Yeah, let's go that pretty quick.
Then come.
This'll do.
I know. I mean, it builds up pretty quick. So, I was talking about the even hell. You would think. Watch it. Here. Fire's the only thing that'll hurt you. You have to make sure it's accurate, but it seems like everything's accurate. That's what I'm saying. It's not been one time where any of the historical figures in our lores or in our timeline aren't nothing that's actually been put in a book. But yet, if you look up most of the shit, it's hard to find these people even in the day-to-day knowledge now that's not really put in digital form. Because some
It is.
Look, that's what I was saying with all wrong fact. Really gotta find this. That's how I found out Tartaria was real.
Said it was real. But I'm still trying
But it's
to
in
figure
a
out-
book!
I'm still trying to figure out.
You're right.
That is a
They got it taken over, bro.
What?
It was a war. A war. What? It wasn't what happened. It was a war that they lost.
Because it doesn't make sense. It's not coming to that.
Why? Because they can't erase history and redo it? So why does it not make sense?
Because
If you look at the Great Wall, that's where Tartaria was inside fighting off Muppets from the outside.
still, you have to figure it out because it doesn't make sense.
Why?
You tell people what happened beforehand.
Yes.
See, that doesn't
The mud flood can't bury shit. The same flood. The same flood that carried all the water carried land with it. It didn't happen.
No, you have to figure out what happened.
We had to be there to understand it. Then we began.
Probably.
That's why when people find shit and say we know the answers, they don't know the fucking answer.
It's like what happened.
That's
That's the thing.
oh, I'm sorry, this is a family-based show we're getting into. But that's where. It's kind of like, dude, you know, historical facts are just historical facts, and then we don't know the facts. They're just people saying they know shit. I'm not knocking them. They got better answers than a random average Joe like you or me would have. But when you look into whatever facts they tell you, the accurate books that have this shit in it, from decades before their numbers even say shit, and then longer time periods ago, and they say human civilization existed, it's probably predate Tartaria way before then. And then before that, and then before that. But they don't have the answers that the books would say. We can't tell you. You know why? Nobody's alive now, other than the architect. If he came down and told that story, would everybody sit there and be still and listen? Probably not.
But I still believe in the flood, so that's what I'm telling you. Because
Yeah,
the
you
ancient-
got- but
the
that's what-
ancient-
But that's the same blood.
you know,
How come?
Tartaria probably is not a thing.
It was a thing. And what if Tartaria was already existing in that flood?
Tartaria is not a thing.
But everybody has it in the books, even the old maps. It's not a thing.
I'm give you an idea of what I think happened.
What?
Tartaria was not a thing. There was a literal Noah type thing that separated the continents. People separated, people, repopulated. Tartaria might have been an actual global state at the point after the flood. Closer to the fall of the Tower of Babel.
But even the Tower of Babel would have been way before Tartaria. I would basically have to say, because if the angels were still around doing shit like what they were doing in Babel, Tartaria wouldn't even exist. You know how come? I mean, to some point, but it wouldn't been as much. No, because there's probably giants back then that were on more peaceful shit. But that was after they already been persecuted at that point. They realized to live with people, not to eat people.
They put that wall.
Which Tartaria built. Dude, this is prior Tartarian we're fighting right now. Right there, that's prior Tartarian.
Attack on Titan, right?
And they place it under something else. I gotta get it out.
Right. Don't let those motherfuckers get over that wall.
Why?
They're gonna eat us.
Eventually. Without that attitude, right?
Not that attitude. Fuck. Someone said too. Not that. What's got everything? They'll eat us.
No. What a bitch.
But that's my. You can come up with your own decision.
Oh, no. I get your side, but I'm saying, dude, there's so much shit that shows facts to this place actually existing. And you're still on the fence about it not being here. That's why I was like, how much of it is like, even they bear a part of the technology that's still held in their private owned, high-ranking museums that still show their tech still exist.
Give you the feedback that you can get is that it is on the map. That's the best you can get. That's the only fact you can get.
I mean, outside of that, it's that timeline. Those maps are more accurate than more historic timelines because there hasn't been a point where somebody's seen this place exists. They've seen it. That's the only way it ended up on the map. I mean, if not, why did they write a figment of their imagination and not just one, multiple maps of different countries, different times, different places until the Mandela effect is only a thing that they're doing to erase history and say you didn't see it. You don't know it. That's why you think it exists because blah, blah.
That's not true.
It is true.
No,
I mean, they're coming out with more Mandela effects each year of shit that we grew up and knew that was actually here. And then they going.
Strong magic and misunderstood. They take it there and they did a little screen. I still have it on the computer.
But the song doesn't exist.
Mandela dying in a prison. Yes.
Yeah. And they even know about their clone research thing that they already had before we were born, where they clone people and then do the whole preset of changing the narrative.
It was already public that he died. That's why I was saying.
Yes, and then there's a whole thing where he's not dead and he dies.
And he never died.
No, he dies later on in life. He died not in prison.
That's what I was saying.
Yeah, but now he's.
I can't find him.
But they already cloned him at that point. That's why they changed the narrative.
All right, I got another one for you. I got that CP3 gay robot thing, right? As a kid. You know the gold one?
What's that?
I just saw it there.
So go ahead.
They say he wasn't born. He had a silver leg all throughout the movie.
All right, did you watch the movies?
Yes.
Did you watch?
Multiple times.
Now, did you see all the cuts, edits, and every other version that they had? No, can't say that. You know why? Multiple movies have been known to be altered and changed, and then they basically distribute them in different directions. People see. It's not true. It's not true because there's probably something on YouTube right now that somebody has it.
I'll check that out.
Right.
The lore is
Like the whole Shazam movie. Like people say that didn't exist, but now everybody has that tape. Everybody plays it. Sinbad already came out and said he's a part of a government employee that wants to basically.
I gotta check that out. Conspiracy theories.
I mean, most of the shit, if you think it's conspiracy theories, probably not. It's probably actually some truth.
You get it. Yeah, we don't know the full story of what happened to Tartaria.
No, but that's why research is a thing. You have to do your own footwork.
it's you.
You're buying the mainstream narrative, you're never going to figure it out. That's why you have to go out and look. I went out and looked. That's why I'm telling you.
I'm actually, the thing I'm going with is Tartaria.
Now, the only thing I know for certain, there was a time period where the Phoenicians, everybody heard about the Phoenicians, were with the Tartarians on a battle structure. They wanted whatever Tartaria had. They killed off the main components. Now, the Phoenicians are more like superpowers, with Tartaria is just one superpower. Now, when all this shit happened, Tartaria didn't make it.
All I'm telling you is Tartaria might have been a nation of kingdoms. That's what I'm trying to do.
I mean, yeah, buildings were giant.
Again, huh?
Like, you
This
look
is
at the
like
doorways,
totally
shit like
gonna
that.
be
But they
destiny or
were,
whatever, right?
but then they weren't
Unless
doing the
you
shit like
don't
normal
believe in that
giants
sort
were,
of stuff.
where their predecessors were doing. Like I
By the
said,
way,
Chinese people want to get the fucking water and stop them.
I just
from getting into their
remembered-
country.
but there were a mixed gathering of people. I mean, all beings at that point were probably like what we see as fictional characters. Fairies, dwarves, giants, Bigfoots, the Loch Ness Monster of fucking all things. All these beings that we see as myths were probably existing on their own. Right. That's what I'm saying. There's
That's
a
why we chased them away to make cities.
right. And now we see all this shit, and then we say they're monsters, they're cryptids. But no, they have every right to this land as much as we are. And then they kill off so many people because they know that we are scared and we're going to fight them anyway. So there's no peace.
Get out of here. Get out of the city. We chased you out.
Yeah. Yeah.
What? Giants ate people.
But then at one point they stopped. That's why.
We don't know.
But then,
No, no,
people, and then that's why I'm saying people now are eating people. Are we chasing them out the city? No, they still run the world.
Let's still keep those.
Right, right. We still keep them. Why? I mean, purge whatever system we need, or get them into a rehab. Get them help. If they don't want help, that's when you have a fucking problem.
I'm okay with that. You know?
But that's where
The only
it is.
problem is me and you are the target.
Always, for all the wrong reasons.
Right, they're gonna kill off poor people first.
Yeah, that's why they keep us in these condominiums like this for easy accessibility to kill.
Purge night, yo. Get out of your house arguing. You're not to kill. If you stay in
Should stay anywhere. I mean, shit, you leave your apartment, all your shit's gone. And then if you stay, you're dead, and then all your shit's gone anyway. So it's really a lose-lose situation,
take what you want, go in the dumpster, chill for the rest of it.
basically. You heard now, guy?
Yeah, man.
Oh, no, bro. We just had a random conversation. You didn't even know it.
Say!
Yes. This is true. Hey!
By the way,
Welcome to the world of shadows, where demons gather. Is this demon to you? Return when you have gathered more demons. Welcome to the... You wish to learn this? You wish to learn this? You wish to learn. Return.
Come now. Yes! Yes!
Say! Ruinous thunder! Your soul is mine!
Young man, I'm detecting a powerful presence from beyond the flames. I advise that we ready ourselves before moving on.
You brought Maka? Nice work! Hey, not bad! Looking to sell? Say, need anything? Looking to... need anything? Looking to... say, thanks. Looking to... say, thanks. Need anything? See you next... Now... what?
What has allowed you to come this far? Few have ever withstood my heat with such calm. Fight for metal as much as you please. It doesn't change the fact that God is dead. The end of this world is long overdue. With my flames, I, ZerØ, shall cremate it all. Do not dare to think you can stop me. I shall reduce you to ash along with everything else.
This'll do.
Forgive me.
I'll make ash of you.
Strike!
Yes, try and run. Aramasa!
Hallelujah!
Hey! You really brought down that hothead, huh? Sheesh! You're something else. I've gotten a lot better at fighting myself, but I'm nothing compared to you. Give it time? You think I can really get there? Alright then, I'll take your word for it and keep at it. Gotta say though, I'm sure glad I got these angels from Master Abdiel. Only 'cause of her I made it this far without getting killed. Actually, if we hadn't run into her back there, I probably would have been screwed. Maybe I can hold my own in a fight as it is, but it's not enough. I've got to know the limits of my power. Make the wrong call out here and you're dead. Seriously, I really can't thank Master Abdiel enough. I actually met up with her again after we separated. She leads others without any hesitation at all. Feels like, if it's her call, I can go ahead without second-guessing myself. That reminds me, you know how Director Koshimizu always asks us what we want to do? Or what we think and stuff? How do you feel about that? Democratic, huh? Yeah, I guess if you're forming your own opinions, then that works, right? But for someone without that kind of confidence, like me, I just feel insecure. I'd rather he decide. If confidence isn't exactly your strong point, then it helps to have someone with a plan. Someone like Master Abdiel. Whoops, sorry, I didn't mean to hold you up. Let's both be careful out there, yeah?
careful.
Who stands before me this time? More of the jealous ones, crazed fanatics? I pity your blind acceptance. Do you not endeavor to see the truth for what it really is? In his eyes, all have fallen short of mercy. Pledge what faith you may, you will always be unworthy. He even thinks the Queen of Heaven beneath him. The arrogance. I am but one among the multitudes he spurned. And so, in the name of those your tyrant god has scorned, I shall wipe you from existence!
This'll do.
Your soul is mine! my rage! Feel my rage! Huh? Feel my rage! Feel my wrath! Feel my wrath!